How can I?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's all
3, 2,
about the
1.
matchup tonight. The matchup that is expected to take place later
3,
on
2,
tonight
1.
on Halo Reach. I am now involved in a match courtesy of the
3,
polls
2,
that took
1.
place this past week in TGW, a part of the polls. And that being said, the fans voted for me to be in that match. But there are some stipulations, the caveat. That being that if I win, finally, I take control of this channel. And folks, I'm going to go ahead and say it right here, right now. I am getting sick and tired of these game nights. They're not needed. The fact that we've been here for 5+ years, the Gaming Weekly is still in low levels, so to speak. Now it's time for a groundswell. It's time for the Gaming Weekly to try to rise up and do something different. Enough with this stuff. Anyways, here at Gameside, everybody, I'm Adrian Matt, the voice of TGW, being a commentator tonight and also being a competitor, being a broadcaster, and a dual competitor. How awesome is that? We're back with it again. Me in a match, something that we saw back in April. And what happened back in April? I won. Rebel T1087, your thoughts on this? It's going to be great, I can guarantee you that.
Well, first of all, in
Did you
April you
cheat?
did cheat it. You did, and then
Not cheat.
you will
You did.
lose. Yes, you did. And
In
you will
all
get your
definitions of the
tonight
word
when
cheat.
you
So, by the
cheated.
way, Ross, have you included your audio in this broadcast?
I have, in fact.
Okay, so with that being said, okay, so
I
nonetheless,
thought it was
Waters
Ross.
now finally doing the
Ross.
job as the Mike Myers
yeah,
with a clip
unholy,
right
I
into the
know.
midsection.
That was pretty funny.
That was last.
So Ross here is joining us on commentary as well. We're joined with Rebel T1087 and Ross. Now, I do want to say, folks, that this is pretty interesting. For the first time, we're involved in a matchup, or at least I'm involved in a matchup in this case, where I don't really know my opponent. Well, that's no longer the case because TGW confirmed that this guy right here, Waters, who's the moderator of the server, I was informed that he's my opponent tonight. Can you imagine this guy? This guy is a whip. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. And do you think that he's going to take me on tonight? I can guarantee you I'm going to win the matchup. I'm going to get the keys of the channel. And then I'm going to start doing what I need to start doing. And that's to, again, upload so many different videos that have nothing to do with the game nights. That way it can explode the channel first off. And then secondly, it can enhance this channel and the capabilities. I can guarantee you that's going to be
Oh,
happening
that's how
after
you
that.
want it.
But
No one told
nonetheless,
me how to run in this thing. Okay.
it's X. Anyways, speaking about X,
Not X.
it's funny how everybody has been saying that they're going to put an X over my face
This is
whenever
right
I
bumper.
quote-unquote lose. But it's going to be an X. It's going to be an X indeed whenever I win the matchup. And it'll be X over the game nights that we've been doing for years.
I'm trying to concentrate.
You guys have nothing to say about that.
Well, I'm trying to
Nonetheless,
concentrate.
Rebel T10. Okay, I'll just do the job as a play-by-play announcer. Rebel T1087 now continues to scat out in this matchup. This is Mike Myers. We were here earlier this week. TGW, of course, coming back on the Halo Reach game night, something that we've seen back in 2016. It is a great way for the Gaming Weekly to continue on, to end the year and continue to 2021. TGW is indeed a very, in a very incredible point in its community. And the reason why I'm saying that is because not only is Halo Reach coming back, but also Halo 3. But nonetheless, Rebel T1087, who continues his pursuit. Remember, Rebel, as a Mike Myers, you got to make sure you infect people. I hope you understand that.
No, really.
I think he knows.
I mean, come on. It looks like you're just walking around like you have no idea what you're doing. Anyways,
I'm
Rebel
trying to
T-Time.
You
find-
should try playing the game for once.
So, anyway, I'm a broadcaster. Rebel T-Time, but tonight I'm going to be a competitor. Rebel T-Time87 entering into the room, realizing there's nobody there, goes back inside of the hallway,
I feel like
taking
I'm
a left,
going in
going to this
circles.
room. Nobody's in there as well. Take a look at Ross. Ross is just having fun. He's just, of course, having a great time, realizing that he's in a safe position. There's Waters, my opponent later on tonight. Guarantee you that he's not going to win the matchup. A lot of stipulations on the line. If I lose, if I so happen to lose, I will no longer be in the Gaming Weekly. I can guarantee everything ends in terms of this coalition. Not just that, but also the fact that I, the Adrian Matt, the voice of this entire channel, will become voiceless. Can you imagine that?
Can you imagine me being lost and going in
Peaceful.
circles? Yes.
Can you imagine you doing your job? Rebel T-Time87 continues this entire pursuit to attack
This
all the
is
members
not
and the
funny.
players here tonight in the Gaming Weekly. Oh man, I don't like this Ross guy. I just don't like this guy.
Why?
There's
Give
something
me
about
one.
him that I just
Give me
don't
one
like.
reason.
Well, first
Why?
off, look at
'Cause
your,
he's a
look at your
legend like
armor.
you?
Look at your, well, first off, he was here in the Gaming Weekly years and years ago. Then he had to turn his back
Yeah, when
on
you first
mine.
recruited me.
And of course, I had to do that for the TGW channel back then. Unfortunately, I
what
later
happened to
realized
that?
that was a bad decision. Anyways, Unholy Rot
How is
is
that a bad
a rat,
decision?
as we know. A bad decision because these members that joined us years and years ago ended up turning their backs in TGW. Imagine that. Anyways, Rebel T-Time87, who continues again the onslaught.
Come here.
Well, I wasn't referencing you, Rebel, but nonetheless, here we go. The eye zoned in right into the victim. The victim trying to do everything he can to try to run away. Remember the rules. You have to survive in the next minute and 35 seconds. If you survive, you get the point. You win the matchup. But if Rebel T-1087 somehow, some way, is able to eliminate all members, then Rebel Team 87 will be the one to win the matchup. Let's not forget, last man standing will be the one to eliminate the Mike Myers. Will have that innate ability to do so. But Rebel Team 87 is in pursuit. And oh my, well look at this. Rauce from behind can't necessarily assassinate the Mike Myers. Mike Myers is now in pure attention, complete attention on the guy that tried to assassinate Rebel Team 87 here.
You can't assassinate.
What an absolutely incredible game here tonight. Of course, the title of the video, that being the fact that I'm going to indeed win my match. Cannot wait what's going to be happening. Well, I'll tell you where he went. He went, of course, back into the hallways, where he's waiting now. The back is against the wall, literally and figuratively. Rauce is just having fun, I guess. He's trying to mock the Mike Myers. Unholy still back in her spot. Rebel Team 87 realizing that there's nobody there in that spawning point. There's only 42 seconds and counting. The question is, though, can Rebel somehow, some way, kill everybody here? Rebel Team 87 is just looking... Hey, Rebel. We're all looking at you like you have two heads.
30 seconds remaining.
What did you say?
I said that we're all looking at you like you have two heads. In other words, we're all just puzzled over
shall
the
we
fact
roll
that
the
you
dice?
cannot kill these guys. Eliminate these guys, sorry.
Shall we roll the
Well, they
dice?
won. They won.
You got a 5?
I don't know.
All right, I'm calling a 6 on
Well, I
this one.
think it's safe to say here that Rebel Team
Oh, I got
77 is
two.
going to win the matchup. I think it's safe to say that here,
10
but I'll
seconds
tell you one
remaining.
thing. Rebel Team 77
Wait,
didn't
I
really have
heard
any idea
something.
what you were doing.
I
Yeah, you
clearly
heard
don't.
the
There you
gunshots.
go.
Well, they're mocking you. These guys are
Round
absolutely mocking you. And at the last second, there you go. You,
it
of
was
course,
after the match.
Okay, Rauce, are you going to do your job as a broadcaster as well? If you're going to include your audio, how about you actually add in something in the broadcast as
I
opposed
mean,
to just
I
act
don't
like
want
a
to
fan out
give
here?
away my position.
Okay, but analyze
Now
the
I
situation.
can,
Go ahead and tell me
because
what's
I am
going
the
through.
Mike
Go ahead and tell me.
Myers.
Okay, tell me what's going through your mind
Okay,
as
well,
a
I
Mike
see
Myers.
one
What
going
do you
right.
need to do?
One going straight, one going
No.
left.
I didn't ask that question. I asked
You
you a
said,
simple
what's going
question.
through
What
your
is going
mind?
through your mind? What is going through your mind as a Mike Myers strategy standpoint for you to infect everybody here?
Well, I'm just going to make regular sweeps around the map, of course. I don't see...
What a great strategy. I'm sure that's going to... Well, there we go. From behind, the former Mike Myers, who was the hunter, now the hunted. Club-like blow right into the spine. Rebel T-1087 went down. Here comes Rauce now. Beginning to now pick up the momentum. That's something that he needs in this matchup in order for him to win. Still to come tonight, the matchup, 1v1, something that we all been talking about. I'll tell you, I can't wait to go against Waters. Waters is going to face the heat later on tonight. I can guarantee you that. And you know what? Waters is probably going to be drinking all the water he can get.
What's up, bro?
Because this is going to be
Oh.
so nervous
More
for
work
this
for
guy as
us.
Waters now realizing
I'm gonna
that
come back.
Rauce may be
I'm not-
behind
I'm
him,
not
I
mean.
believe.
Yep.
I'm not a bad
More,
guy.
more wordplay. We love
I'm
your
right behind
wordplay.
you.
They're great. But again, Rauce is talking over us. Maybe he should uninclude his audio.
I am the
Anyways,
commentator.
Rauce is the... Yeah, a commentator acting as a fan. That's nice. Rauce now with the energy
fan.
sword in hand, entering into the tunnel. Yep. Shouldn't be here, in my opinion. Back onto the ground now, continues the pursuit, realizing that there's nobody here again. You know, Mike Myers really does have all the pressure. There's nobody behind the chair, just so you know. Anyways, I was going to say that really, Mike Myers really does have all the pressure tonight.
That's kind
due
of,
to the fact that...
that's not a very good commentating thing to do, is to like, give away
Okay,
people's position.
so here's an idea. How about you let me do the commentary instead of interrupting me? Anyways, I was going to say, like I said, there's a lot of pressure being appealed inside of Rauce, a.k.a. the Mike Myers, because he has to kill all these superstars in a matter of time, 3 minutes and 19 seconds and counting. And Rebel, you were the Mike Myers at one point in time. You know how stressful this can be.
Yeah, it's very stressful, you know, trying to kill all these players. But
Looks
you
like
know,
my
I do
regular
suck,
sweeps are
so
working out pretty well, Adrian.
I don't have the skills, but I do suck. But I'm respect all these other players that play Michael Myers. You guys are awesome.
Respect
that's-
these players.
that's
They
what's
don't even
all
know what they're
about.
doing. It's like they're playing with their eyes closed.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
think it's
Ross
funny
knows
that
what
you're
to do.
judging people when you're not even participating.
I'm a broadcaster.
That doesn't
Yeah, but
give you
you're
an
gonna get,
excuse.
you're gonna be in a match and you're gonna lose that match.
Well, I'm a dual competitor later on as well. So
Yeah,
Rauce
it
is
is.
inside the tunnel. If there's one thing that Mike Myers really needs to do, sometimes he needs to step back and reassess everything, as opposed to just running around, staying too focused. Sometimes being too focused can work against you.
And Unholy, I'm looking at Unholy right now. She is the gold one.
Well, she's done for, and I believe Rauce is now measuring Unholy from behind
Last man
in a clear-cut
standing.
assassination.
Round.
The last
think
man
her
standing has
controller
not
died.
been
I
clowned.
told her to win. I said,
Okay. Ross, just so you know,
New
congratulations, you got the
Thank
last
you
kill there, but I
very
hope you
much.
understand that what you've been doing for the past couple of minutes,
Infection.
perhaps maybe one of the worst Mike Myers I've ever seen.
oh, it's not again.
Back on Mike
All right,
Myers moments
back with
ago, again,
Michael
we saw the
Myers.
incredible action underway,
Right,
ladies and
incredible
gentlemen.
action underway, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, I saw you.
So
with
it's
this
Rebel
right now.
T-1087 is the Mike Myers, and Rebel, I gotta
is
ask you the strategy
Michael
here.
Myers, and what is going to be a strategy?
Guys,
Hey,
just
Rauce.
trying to find all you.
What is this, cat
Hey,
and mouse
Adrian,
or something? What are you trying to do here?
Hello,
Or
fellow
copycat, I should
commentator.
say. Actually, cat and mouse would be Mike Myers at this point in time. Nonetheless, inside the
That
tunnel
would be
here.
cat and mouse because that is exactly how this game is going to pan out. There's going to be one person who's trying to infect the rest of the competitors, the TGW
And
superstars.
speaking about exactly, and speaking about rats, we know
Exactly.
Unholy Rat probably is going to die
because we
momentarily.
know-
The Mike Myers,
look,
perhaps,
he's looking
maybe.
around. Rebel is looking through the corners. He's looking deep through those little structures there in the corner, but to no avail. There's nobody there.
You want to call the action?
Oh, look, there he is right now. I'm right behind him. He's going right through the... Oh! You noticed that I was talking about him.
Why would you say that?
Hey, Ross, if you're going to try
Now
to do
he's on the
play-by-play
hot
commentary, you
pursuit
got to try to tell the
right
story as
behind
well.
me. He is right
What's the
behind me in the heat
psychological
of the
story in
action.
this match?
I am.
Hey, Ross,
I'm
what's the
very much
psychological
freaking
story
out
of the
right now
match?
because I know he's right behind
Are
me.
you gonna
He's
tell
right on
us?
my tail.
Exactly. You
He's right
can't
on my
tell us. You
tail.
can't do your job.
Oh man, this is
So
this is
nonetheless,
nerve-wracking,
there's
to
Ross
say
with the
least.
shotgun in hand.
I have the shotgun in hand, and I actually cannot kill the Michael Myers at this point.
So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, as Ross continues to survey the entire lobby at this point in time, let's not forget later on tonight, one-on-one action. I will be involved in a match up against Waters. Unfortunately, he's my opponent. Nevertheless, though, back in the matchup, Rebel, I got to ask you at this point in time, what's your strategy to try to get these humans?
Well, I almost caught one human just now. I don't know where he went though. I lost him.
Highly octane action on Halo here tonight. We were there last night, the Gaming Weekly presenting all these different mini games. We saw cookies on the line as well. Not just that, but also Sword Tournament. And let's not forget, next week in TGW, the Championship Night. It is going to be absolutely incredible. We're going to be crowned the Sword Tournament champion. Not just that, but also the Free-for-All Championship will be up for grabs. Something that a lot of people have been talking about for so many years now. It comes back for TGW tonight, or at least next week, because tonight it is Mike Myers. But perhaps maybe the fate of the Gaming Weekly truly, well, it rests in the hands of myself tonight whenever I compete up against Waters. Which, by the way, I don't understand why they chose this guy of all people. He has no experience. Hey, listen, you know what? I can guarantee the fans are going to be complaining whenever I beat Waters up. I can guarantee you that. You know what they're going to say? They're going to say, Waters has no experience in Halo, so of course you won. I don't want any excuses tonight when I win.
Seriously?
So Waters on top of the dice now. This is going to be the critical point of the matchup. Oh my. Waters is in trouble. Desperate trouble. Here comes Rebel T-Time 87. He's trying to measure up Waters. Can he get him? He got Rauce. Thank goodness. Rauce is down. And Waters, I think, evaded the Mike Myers onslaught here. Waters may have juked Mike Myers. Something that Waters did do last time. And I think he's trying to get out of the predicament. Hiding behind. Oh, no. This is not going to save you, Waters. There we go. Didn't save you right there. Rebel T-Time 87 with that clubbing blow right into the midsection. You saw the body, the carcass contorting. And Rebel T-Time 87 is continuing the pressure. And the pressure begins to build. And I think there's a lot more pressure on Holy Rot, realizing that there's only a minute and 24 seconds left. Can she survive tonight?
Come here, little mouse. Come here, little mouse.
Unholy Rod is saying no. I think Unholy Rod is looking both sides, beginning to realize that this is going to be the moment where she needs to indeed strategize. Because I believe, in my opinion, this could be the end for Unholy Rod in the next minute if Rebel Team 1087 somehow, someway gains the momentum here.
I did not know he left the party.
And by the way, if this guy's going to come back on commentary, I'll have no problem kicking him out again. So anyways, Rebel T-1087 looking right to the left side, realizing nobody's there. And I think he's going to realize to reassess. Yep, going to the right side now. Rebel T-1087 continues this onslaught.
She's pretty.
So nonetheless, Rebel T-1087, of course, continues the
30 seconds
well, the
remaining.
lookout, I guess. 30 seconds remaining as you heard the announcer in the background. The question is, can Rebel somehow, someway find the last man standing, the last woman standing, in this case, that being
It's
Unholy
called
Rot,
her
who was
old
inside
man.
the tunnel moments ago. She's looking left and right. She is looking left and right here, perhaps thinking, okay, well, it could be the night for me to survive. And I think it's going to be the survival instinct for Unholy
10
Rot to win.
seconds remaining.
Unholy's going to do it. Rebel's not going to find Unholy in the next 7 seconds. Can
Good
it
job,
happen for Unholy?
You did good. Congratulations.
Round over.
Well, Rebel is now stating that, of course, now, I can't believe it. Unholy actually was able to be the one to win this entire matchup.
Zombie.
We We are back now, continuing Mike Myers. I'm being told this is the final round of the evening, and up next it is the one-on-one that is expected to take place again. I
really
hold the
gonna make
fate of the
this a
Gaming
cat and
Weekly
mouse
in the
game.
palm of my hands. Tonight, Rebel T1087 joining us on commentary. Rauce couldn't do it, so of course I'll be here nonetheless as a play-by-play announcer. And I'll tell you this much, Rebel, this is going to be an absolutely incredible evening. The fact that I'm going to not only win this entire matchup that's going to be taking place, but I will be getting the keys of the kingdom, so to speak, the keys of this entire channel, the email and
This
password.
is so sad. This is
What do you mean, sad?
because I'm Mike Myers again.
And? Wait a minute. This is unfair. You're a broadcaster. What are you doing in a match? This is supposed to be the players' day. They're supposed to be the one on the spotlight. Rebel T1087, you're supposed to be my broadcast colleague, and you're in a matchup. You should not be in a match. You don't see commentators in matches. You don't see
Actually,
commentators
I
in
really am
matches,
in a
Rebel.
event.
You don't see commentators in
I'll see
matches.
you in a main event.
You do not see commentators in matches, and Rebel T1087 is going to be stealing the spotlight tonight. This is absolutely abhorrent behavior from a commentator unbecoming of a TGW superstar. This is ridiculous. He should not be in the game. He's a commentator, for crying out loud. Rebel T1087, who is beginning to pick up the critical point of this matchup, beginning to pick up the momentum. This is something that he needs. Begins to crouch down, goes under the tunnel, trying to find more superstars, can't do so, but perhaps maybe hearing the gunshots in the background, realizing that they're actually closer than he believes. Rebel T1087 now taking the turn here. Oh my, from behind. Rebel, you might want to turn around, and perhaps not. He juked you already. I believe that was Waters, I believe. Yep, that was. Waters was able to juke Mr. Mike Myers.
Turn around for it. There's nobody there.
Well, there was at one point, then he juked you. Anyways, he's out of the radar of Rebel.
I just saw someone here.
So Rebel T1087, are you going to do your job as a commentator and perhaps maybe explain to the audience that's watching that what's the strategy of this match as a Mike Myers?
Oh yeah, it's a Mike Myers. You gotta, you know, take people one by one. You gotta make sure that
All right, anyways, listen. We don't need game nights around here in the Gaming Weekly. Game nights are not important. They're not important in TGW. They are not important to the Gaming Weekly for one reason only. The views are beginning to decrease. The views aren't even as high anymore. Why? Because of the game nights. Have you noticed that views are increasing
you're up
only whenever
there.
I'm talking about
How did you
topics?
get up there?
Have you noticed that? He's in the vent, Rebel. So anyhow, Rebel realizing that they're inside the vent, you can already tell, speaking about vents, I can already understand my vents
Yeah,
tonight, my
here, here.
venting. Rebel T1087 now realizing it might be too late. Just a minute and 54 seconds and counting. Can he actually somehow win this tonight?
Get up
A
there.
part of the Mike Myers. A game that a lot of people over the past couple of years have been requesting in TGW. Not just that, but also a game that is vintage, a game that is classic in TGW's own Halo Master Chief Collection. Something that, again, a lot of people used to play back in the day, part of the Gaming Weekly years ago. Rebel T1087, though, is having a bit of a trouble. And oh my, the body up midair, falling down. Rauce, of course, trying to get out of harm's way, but it was not to be. He walked right into Mike Myers. Mike Myers, of course, slicing and dicing right into the abdominal area. The body went flying. Rebel T1087 now continues the pursuit. And are we surprised that Unholy was there? Unholy's spot is always there, up in the vent, in the corner of that vent. Rebel, of course, realized it, but nonetheless lost control of this matchup. Rebel T1087 turning around, realizing nobody's there. Now continues the pursuit. A minute and 4 seconds and counting. Turns around, nobody is in sight yet again. So this is one of those games where time is going to be slowly ticking down for the humans. However, if you're Mike Myers, psychologically speaking, time is going to tick fast because time is against you here. You got to get everyone at the same time. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Rebel T1087 didn't realize it. I believe there's a human out trying to call the attention for Rebel. Rebel, there's a human outside. There it is. I think that's Waters, I believe. Waters trying to call the attention. Waters is now...
wants some action.
Well, there we go. Well, Waters is going to get some action tonight. Indeed, in terms of the 1v1 later on when I defeat him.
30 seconds
Anyways,
remaining.
Waters, though, in pursuit outside of the radar of Mike Myers. Hey, can you imagine whenever I completely destroy this guy later on? It's going to be great.
I mean, let's let the matchup decide that.
See you.
Oh, my! Waters!
10 seconds.
Oh man,
remaining.
Rebel
Rebel,
just nearly
you are
missing.
a goof! Rebel, you're a goof.
Looks like
I
Rebel
can't
has
believe you
given
can't
up at
even
this
do
point.
this.
Round.
And the game is over with. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
the game
man.
is done for
Game is done.
Mike Myers here. And there we go, right when the alarm. Yep.
And here's our main
Well-
event coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next. Will you stop talking? Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it is the moment that we've been all waiting for. Now, it did come at the last second.
Okay, so
We've been talking and talking and talking and talking over the past couple of months. It blew up since August. To tell everybody what started back in August, if you guys recall, the Gaming Weekly started these Killer Clown matches. I'm sorry, Killer Clown videos in which I talked about Killer
Go
Clowns
ahead. You said
rising up in
matches? You said
2016.
clown matches, right?
Okay, matches indeed. You know
When-
why? Because it
when
was
do-
supposed to
when-
be a matchup between humans and clowns. So
when-
there we go.
when
Clown
do-
matches that were expected in the future.
When do we-
Nonetheless, again,
when do we do
the
clown
Killer
matches?
Clowns.
I'm curious.
So are you going to let me do this, or you just want to keep or rather interrupting me?
I'm just asking.
okay,
Okay,
just to
so nonetheless,
clarify,
again,
while you're playing, it's
The
just going to be
Killer
me and
Clowns
Rebel
came
on
back
commentary,
this
right?
year. Well, we did a report on that, ladies and gentlemen, back in the Gaming Weekly, and what happened was we got over 300,000 views in total in 1 week. Well, because of that, I then began to realize that, you know what, it's time for TGW to produce more of these videos, for us to produce more of the topic videos, for us to get a lot more views here in TGW. But the fans didn't want so, and I've been promoting this for months and months and months. And what happened was, it culminated into a poll. A poll was opened up on Discord. I hate Discord, but that's a different story. And apparently the fans voted yes for me to be in a match. Well, the stipulations are as follows. Coming up next, if I so happen to win my match, I take control of the Gaming Weekly, and you best believe that this will indeed be the final game night of the evening. Not just for the evening, but for the channel. If I so happen to win, the game nights will be gone.
Let's just
If I
restart.
so
3, 2,
happen to
1.
lose, you know, you're throwing me off my game here.
Will you
This is
hurry up
supposed to be
and
my
do
time
this?
on commentary, and what you're doing is just interrupting me and trying to... Enough, please.
All right, my bad.
Hurry
Go
up.
ahead.
Hurry up. Hey,
3,
hurry
2,
up.
1.
Please.
3, 2, 1.
Hurry up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as mentioned, coming up next in that 1v1, the stipulations are as follows. If I lose the matchup, yes, okay, it will be over with. The coalition that I've been talking about for so many months now will finally come to an end. It will collapse right before our very eyes. No more of this. Adrian, Matt, be gone. However, if I so happen to win, and by the way, it's not a prediction, it's a spoiler. Thank you, Paul Heyman. I will take over the channel. Can Waters somehow do the impossible? Can he be the hero for the Gaming Weekly? Can he somehow, some way, save the channel from all the game nights being canceled?
I have faith in him.
Okay.
Yes,
Or-
he can.
Will he slip up in a banana peel, so to speak? Will he actually, well, lose tonight and I take control? And let me tell you this before this match begins. I guarantee you, when I win this matchup, all the people watching on Twitch, all the people on Discord, every single fan currently in the Gaming Weekly, you will be gone. And the only person that will be left will be me, because a new fan base will be created. A new era will be created in TGW. Something that we've never seen before will indeed commence in the Gaming Weekly. Mark my words, it will happen in TGW, and tonight is that starting point. So, folks, for all those watching on Twitch, I would recommend right now, here is the point where you start recording at this point in time, because I can guarantee you in about 5 years, when this channel is completely different and we have more views and subscriptions than PewDiePie and all that, you're going to look back in this broadcast tonight and say, oh, that's where it all started. Oh, this is where it all began. This is when the Gaming Weekly literally blew up. So all you people watching live, now would be the time to start recording what you see, because this is history in the making. So Waters... You understand?
First strike.
Thank you very
Gain the
much.
lead.
Let's end the game.
Game over.
And I win. Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen. I have won. Thank you all,
nope,
ladies and gentlemen.
Nope,
Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen. I win the match.
No,
I have 1
See-
point, and
see-
that's it.
See, Scorch knew this.
Wait a minute.
Little piss baby.
You're lying,
Little
right?
baby boy
You're actually
crying.
lying.
No, of course I'm not lying. Why would I lie? The boss sent me a message saying I get to restart the match if you cheated. You cheated, so I'm restarting.
Here we go. Now
No.
the real match starts.
Hold on, wait a minute. No, hold on for just a second. That's not fair. Where is Scorch? Is he online at this moment in time? This is not fair. This is ridiculous. I won the matchup. Everybody already saw this. I won the match. I won the match.
Little
I
piss
won the
baby
match.
Crying.
It's gonna be a 2v1. Rauce and
No.
Waters.
No.
Thirsty little pissy
Hold
boy.
on. No.
Oh, here we go. Now it's really
Rebel.
over for you.
Rebel, I want you to send me confirmations at this point in time. There's no way that Scorch sent you. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You gotta be absolutely kidding me. How can this happen? How can this happen? How can this happen? This is ridiculous. This is a complete... Guys, listen, just listen, okay? Just listen, please, just listen here, okay? Just listen here for just wait a minute, just listen. I know what I said.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Got it. There's no 3, 2, 1, Rebel. There's no 3, 2, 1. I'm in a matchup, and if I lose, it's over.
We're back here on the Halo Reach game. It's now 2v1. Adrian, Matt has just
No.
Well,
No.
he lost himself.
Please, someone help me. Someone help me, please. Rauce.
Oh, that's too bad. I take the first kill of the match.
How is this right?
Boss,
this is a 2-on-1.
last.
This is a 2-on-1 handicap matchup. It's not supposed to be like this. 2-on-1? Are you kidding me? This wasn't in the polls.
Adrian cheated in the first round, so that's why.
Rocket launchers wasn't in the first poll either.
Hey, Rebel, if you're going to be the play-by-play announcer, why don't you tell the stipulations to the audience? What happens if I win? Go ahead. Go ahead and tell them, because you know what? No more Mr. Nice Guy.
So if Adrian,
I'll go ahead and win. You gotta be kidding me. This guy's cheating. He's cheating. I know he's cheating. He's cheating.
You sound like a baby. I'm sorry.
Hey, wanna know why he's gonna lose? Because he never plays games. Crazy enough.
You people are hackers is what's going on. You people are a bunch of hackers. I'm a broadcast commentator. I'm a journalist for crying out loud. I'm not supposed to be in a matchup.
Freaking out like he did in
like
the
a little
movie.
baby that he is.
Pretty funny.
No, please. We could talk this out. We could talk this out, gentlemen. Rebel. You know, you and I, we're broadcast colleagues, okay? How about you message Scorch? How about you tell them that they can call it off here?
Oh, don't cry now. No.
King Jackass.
You people have no heart. You people have no heart.
Yeah, I had a heart.
You people don't care for
Adrian,
anybody.
I had a heart.
You took my
when
heart,
I defended
Adrian.
you 4 times.
You gotta be kidding me. You people have no heart.
I had a
you
heart
people
for
have
you when
no
I defended
emotions.
you 4 times, and you turned your back on me.
Adrian, you broke
It
my
doesn't matter.
heart.
You people are a bunch of hypocrites. Is what you people are.
And you're a
Realize that.
dickhead. And you're a dickhead.
Okay, thanks. Anyways, I was just gonna say, whoever this is, listen, we could talk this out, okay? How many points is up to 5?
Yes, up to 5.
Where is he?
Yes, up to 5. Yes.
I'm trying
Hey,
to find
listen, I'm gonna be the man here. You know what? Instead of hiding, I'm gonna just say this. Listen. We can talk this out. That's Rebel. Okay, Rebel, that's fine. If you actually, Rebel, why don't we just talk this out too, Rebel? Can you just end the game here? You're the host, right?
Well, if he ends it, we win.
Rebel, what are you doing?
I'm the host.
Rebel, what are you doing?
Guess what, Adrian? I'm the host.
Oh.
What the heck was that?
Rebel just scored a point. Remember, get the point off on the leaderboard.
Isn't that disqualification?
Nope.
No, because
He got involved in the matchup.
It doesn't give us a point. It gives him a point, not us. If we're
So it's
getting
okay.
non-disqualification.
It's okay.
It's okay.
He got.
Oh, hi, Rebel. Sorry.
No.
So, anyway, I just had
Back
to
to
get
the
that off my chest.
Do your
I
job,
wanted to
Rebel.
get
Do
off-
your job as
I
a
wanted to
commentator.
get that- I want to get that off my chest. But anyway, Adrian is
Adrian would shut up.
have a hard time doing this.
Get out of here, Waters. Get out of here, man. This is
see Adrian is getting gunned
Oh,
down.
Waters got shit on,
2
or
points.
Adrian's voice
for
got shit on right
Rauce
there.
and
almost got me.
Waters.
Maybe it wasn't the
Points.
best idea to pick the jetpack loadout.
I thought it was armor lock
Guys,
accident.
And
guys,
Rauce and Waters got 2
guys,
points now, and
Guys,
Adrian
please. I'm not
has
even
0
experienced when it comes to Halo. I'm just a
Oh, that
commentator for
sucks.
crying out loud.
You were gonna
Please.
beat me.
Please understand. Please
I'll have an
understand.
armor lock
Please
for you.
understand where I'm coming from.
You have
No.
Waters going up the stairs.
No.
looking for Adrian, and I think he got him.
Ross, come on. Try to talk this out with me, man. Try to talk this out with me. Don't be a cold human being that you are, okay? You gotta
Okay, I
be
get
kidding
the
me.
last
Okay, here we
I
go.
get the
Last
last
kill
kill,
for
Ross.
Let's go, let's
Waters.
kill, let's kill, let's
Reserved
go.
for Waters here.
Alvin used his own gun. If I can even pick it up. It's not
Yep.
mine to me.
Who is
Guys,
gonna
you
get
do
the
understand that if I
last
lose
second?
right here, it's over with, right? Wait a minute. You do understand that if
I
I
think
lose
we
right here, it's
fully
over.
realize the scope of the
Guys, you
situation.
do understand that if I lose at this
I think
point in
we are
time,
fully aware.
it's over with.
I think we're
You do
fully aware
understand
of
that,
what's
right?
going on.
Wherever
Adrian, see,
Adrian
even
is.
if I did have a heart for you, the fans would kill me, and I'm not trying to deal with that hate right now.
Guys, we
True.
can talk this out. We can just talk this
Alright,
out
start
like normal
talking,
human
guys.
beings,
Okay,
okay?
Adrian,
We don't
come to
have
the
to be
center,
in a
I won't kill
matchup.
you.
You've been
Come to
talking
the
all
center,
night.
I won't kill you.
Talk.
I won't kill
You've
you.
been
Come to
talking
No,
the
you're
about
gonna kill
center.
me.
No, I won't. No, I won't.
Oh yeah, let's just have a speech off. Come on. We'll have a speech, meet in the middle.
Come
Meet
to
in
the
middle.
center where the fountain is.
Please,
You won't be
Yeah, we'll
killed.
just talk it out.
hear me
We'll
out.
talk it
Won't
out.
be killed.
So you're gonna hear me out.
Yes, I'll
You're gonna
hear you
actually
out.
hear me out.
I'll hear
Yeah,
you
let's
out.
go to the middle.
Let's
Go to
meet
the
up in the
fountain.
middle. I'm coming to the middle as well.
All right, okay.
middle.
Adrian's over here.
So
Come
So
on.
you people are gonna hear me out.
Yeah.
5
Yep,
minutes
let's do it.
remaining.
Come in the middle.
You're actually gonna hear me out.
No, you
I
got
will.
5 minutes for
And
me.
Yep.
if you mess up,
Okay.
I'll kill you. Mess up, I'll
Okay,
kill you.
listen,
Waters
listen,
over
listen, just listen here,
Start
just listen
talking.
here for a second. Listen here. Listen, all the people watching on Twitch, they just told me that they do not want to see me in a match. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop it, stop it.
My bad.
No, that was
Listen.
Rebel. That was Rebel.
I just got messages, okay? People on Twitch were telling me that they didn't want to watch this match. People are saying that they indeed are supporting me. People are saying that they do not want to see Adrian Matt no longer around in the Gaming Weekly. Do you people want to, again,
Hey,
remove
everyone
the
in general,
cornerstone?
of the chat,
And
do
this
you guys want to
is
see
a
Adrian
way
die?
of him cowering
Want to see Adrian get
himself out.
assassinated?
Guys,
Just don't
just
stop
please
running.
do
I'll
not
kill
let
you.
it
Stop
can't
running.
Do it.
it can't
Do
wait.
it.
It can't end this
Do
way.
it.
It can't end
Do
this
you
way.
guys want me to
Do
kill
it.
cannot
everyone
end
in
this way.
general
Adrian,
chat?
Matt.
Everyone in
It
general
can't
chat.
end this way. Wait a minute.
Power
it can't
back
end this
into
way.
your corner.
No, it
Power
can't end
into
this
your
way,
corner.
gentlemen. Gentlemen, it can't end this way.
Hey, take
Everyone
the sniper
into
rifle
the
right here.
Discord.
Take this sniper
Listen,
rifle.
people
Do it.
are telling me right now as we speak that they do not want to see me lose
Adrian
in this
is
matchup. Why don't you
throwing
actually
himself
just
into
listen to
the
these
Oh, I did not
guys?
mean to throw that.
Stop! Stop it! What are you doing? You're trying to kill me. You're trying to remove me from the channel. Hey, people, just
Everybody-
finally listen to me for once, okay?
Adrian,
If you
stop
guys
running.
want Adrian to die, say hell yeah.
I don't care about the
No.
Twitch chat, guys.
No, no, no,
Everyone
no, no,
in
no, no.
general, the Discord server, tell me, do you want Adrian to die?
No. No.
Just type the
Bow.
yes.
No,
Tower
please,
to the
please,
corner.
please,
Got
please,
one yes?
please vote no.
If I get
Adrian.
if I get
Please vote
5
no.
yeses, I'm putting a bullet in your head.
Please vote no.
If I get 5
Please
yeses, I'm
vote
putting
no.
a bullet in your head.
Please vote no. Please vote no.
Please vote
If
yes.
I get 3 no's, I will spare you. I got
Please,
2 yeses,
please do
3
not.
yeses.
And Adrian is
Everyone's saying
cowardly
yes.
What a surprise.
I think it's
Adrian.
time. 4 yeses,
Adrian.
5 yeses.
I'm sorry,
I'm waiting for
Adrian.
1 tap. 6.
Let's just see how many yeses we can get. Why not?
Adrian, let's give
Say
you a
goodbye,
final
buddy.
speech.
What are your
What do you
final
want?
words?
What do you want your final words to be?
Please, just listen to me.
think-
Don't
Okay,
How do you
do
want
listen.
to
it.
leave?
How do
Do
you-
not
How do you
kill
want to
me.
leave your mark, Adrian? How do you want to?
How do you
want to
leave your legacy?
Yep.
What do you mean my legacy?
Give your final
They all
speech.
How do you want to be
Came out to
remembered,
this.
big guy? How would you want to be
It'll,
remembered?
Okay.
Well, I'll just
Let
do
him
that.
run away.
Stand back, stand
Let
back,
him
stand
run
back,
away.
stand back,
Let
stand
him
back,
run
stand
away.
back, stand back,
Let him-
stand
let him-
back.
let him
Listen,
live.
listen.
What's
Listen.
up?
You don't have to do it this way, just so you know.
Let him
We
live,
don't have to
let
do it
him
this way.
live.
We
Oh,
don't have
he's
to do it this
shooting
way,
me.
just so you know. We don't have to do this way,
He's
just so you know.
shooting me.
Adrian, stop
All right,
shooting.
Yeah, there we go.
Adrian, I will
You know
kill
what?
you.
You know what? You
Kill
guys
him.
want to actually
Kill
try to kill me?
him.
This is what's going to
Adrian,
happen,
stop.
all right?
Kill
I
him.
indeed will fight back.
Kill him.
I will indeed fight back. I don't care what you people have to say.
Goodbye,
You gotta be
Adrian.
kidding me. This is ridiculous.
Peace out,
Adrian,
big
your final
man.
speech is, I, the one who ended you. The one who defended you countless of times. I just ended you.
Congratulations.
seats.
Good job to
What a way to go out.
Yes, congratulations to Waters and Welch, who actually defeated Adrian.
Thank you very much, Rebel.
And Adrian is no more in the game.
I think this is a revolutionary day for the Gaming Weekly. The one that everybody's wanted to see gone for the longest time is going to be gone.
Yes,
Waters taking that final kill.
Waters,
as for
I just want to let
as
you know,
for a good friend
Waters
of
put the
mine,
final
Matt
bullet.
Hardy,
with the help of
said-
Rauce.
Adrian Matt
Hey, it
has
was all
been
you, Waters. You were doing all the heavy work.
But with that being said, guys, thank you for watching the Gaming Weekly, and you'll have a proper barrier for Adrian next Friday. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
We have to wait for Adrian to end it. He did kind of run away like a crying baby.
Yeah, I wonder where he went.
I don't know, but I think we're still live. No, I did
Yeah, we
poorly
are.
on that. I did poorly on that play-by-play. So I'm.
Yeah, well,
not
the play-by-play
That's
was very
okay.
chaotic. You're fine.
I think the whole
Chaotic.
situation was chaotic.
There was no proper way to give a play-by-play of that.
I
Madness.
would not caught that being the
Some sort.
You know what?
So guys,
It may look like I lost tonight, but I didn't lose. I'm no loser. Rebel Tea Time, you're a loser.
Hey, Adrian, I like to
XD
say
Rauce
this.
and Waters, you're even bigger losers.
Adrian, I like
All
to
of you
say
idiots
this.
on Discord, on YouTube, and
Adrian,
everywhere else, you're all
Adrian,
losers.
listen, I want you to realize this.
Because no matter
You
what
were
happened, no, listen,
Adrian,
listen,
I
listen,
ended
listen.
your
You're gonna have to
undefeated
listen to this.
streak. Me and Ross ended your streak.
You're gonna have
You
to
are
listen to
now
this.
No
You have no
longer
idea what was
undefeated.
just sent to me. You have no idea what was just sent to me.
Did
Go
you
ahead.
just kick? Did you just kick?
Yeah.
You
You have no idea what just happened.
Okay, what, Adrian?
What?
Ladies and
Spit it out.
gentlemen,
Spit it out. Hurry up.
no matter what you people did to me, no matter what you did to that match, no matter what you did in that game, I never did, and I never will lose. And the
What?
reason for that is because Rebel T-Time 87 at one point as Scorch was watching did indeed kill me.
Yes.
Which resulted into a disqualification. Which
Okay, let's do
means
it
that
again.
it's
Run
me
it back. Run it back. Run
Okay,
it back.
one back.
that
Let's run it
wins
back.
Run
Let's
it
run it
back.
back.
tonight.
No, let's run
Scorch
it
say
back.
that to you?
Did Scorch say it?
Yeah, did Scorch say it or you made that up?
I can't believe this. I can't believe
Actually,
it.
Run
even
it the
though
fuck back.
Scorch, if
I
you're
don't
still
even care.
watching, Rebel
Well,
didn't.
I'm sorry.
didn't
I'm
cheat
sorry
on.
to. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Adrian. But I just got a message from Scorch, and he said for us to restart the match, the first person to get the first point will win. He said to me, Scorch.
Ross.
I'm just reading
Okay,
what
are we
Scorch
ready?
said. So.
Well, we're not history yet, but finally.
Are we ready?
Yep. We're ready. Start it up.
All right, guys.
I'll be back. I gotta talk to Scorch back.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
game's already started. Too bad.
Adrian, piss baby. Your time is up. Ho, ho.
Damn, why'd you have to kill him, Rebel?
Even though Rebel did kill him, that doesn't give us a point.
I
And
know,
we didn't
I
even
don't-
see. I don't see how the
Wait,
man
why
gets
did Scorch say
disqualified.
that?
Well, either way, he's done. There is no way.
Either way, you guys gonna win. I mean, if he's AFK right now.
I'm just
That
gonna
is
sit behind
true.
him. No one tell him. I'm gonna sit behind him.
Okay.
I want to do the final bullet again. If worst comes to worst, stay by me so we could kill him. We just try to pull something slick.
Alright.
And we're back
Probably it's a
here
rocket
on
launcher.
the Gamer Weekly for round 3, of course. I got disqualified because, of course, I was not supposed to shoot. But
That's Rebel.
no, I had to get that.
There's
I
Adrian.
had to
There's
get
Adrian.
that.
Okay.
I'm with Adrian right here. He just standing by himself.
We wait for him to put the headset
Boom.
down, and I will unload into him.
And I
There's
think
no
we got
second
Waters,
chance.
we got
That's
Waters and
absolutely-
Rauce here.
Oh, well, he's gonna die. Oh, okay. Iron Man, throw that.
We got Waters and Rauce here, cornering Adrian.
Don't sit in front of him. He might go to punch you.
We'll see who gets the first kill. So remember, whoever gets the first kill wins the match.
Is there a rocket launcher on this map?
That would be funny if you just come off the edge, 360 rocket launcher him.
I
That's
think we
just
got
suicide.
Waters
Trick
behind
shot.
him. Yeah, I think we got Waters behind Adrian.
Let's kill him.
Still, Adrian is by
That would break
himself,
the
and is not doing anything.
I'm just testing his limits.
I wonder if Adrian
Ooh.
is AFK. We don't know where Adrian is.
This would kill him. That would kill him.
Okay, so
So you saw my my gamer tag is L space Waters L. We'll be taking questions, I guess, since he's not here.
Adrian, say your last words.
Oh,
No, you don't want to say your last
Adrian's
words.
gone.
Okay, so it is my duty. I got the message.
Is this it?
Okay, so I got the message. Waters, do the honor. Go kill him.
Game over.
And that is a legacy.
That is it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got
Adrian
the kill. Waters got the first kill, and it's over.